What's up guys, AP4 here and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something related to the Euro 2016. I feel as if I didn't produce enough Euro 2016 content whilst the competition was on. Now that Portugal are the winners of it, we're going to gather all of the best players from the tournament, all 23, and I've chucked them into a 23-man squad of course, and these are all my opinions, so if you do not agree with it, don't dislike the video, just let me know in the comment section down below who you think should be in this squad, who you think was the best player of Euro 2016, and yeah, how you think the tournament went on a whole. But we are going to start off with the bench and reserves, and the first player on the bench is Gigi Buffon. He played for Italy, and they actually had a really good tournament. Of course, after they beat Spain, people thought they were going to do fantastic things, 2-0 as well. I mean, not conceding to the European champions, that's pretty good, but they didn't even lose to Germany on penalties, so they went out in the quarterfinals, but still fantastic display from Conte's side. Buffon was fantastic in goal, saving everything. I mean, how old is he now? He born in 1978, he's so old, but he will not stop saving the football. Now, if we move on to the next player, is indeed James Chester, one of, I believe, like 3 or 4 Wales players having this video. Chester was absolutely fantastic for Wales. I mean, you could have picked the many that Ashley Williams, Ben Davies. I've put in Chester, he was fantastic, just an absolute rock-solid player at the back for Wales, and considering he's silver at defending against players like Ronaldo, what a tournament he had. Next up, we do need to have Bonucci, our second Italy player in the space of 3 players. I've given him a spot on the bench here. I feel as if he deserves it. Had a very decent tournament, including actually scoring a goal. His first penalty in his career, he stepped on the 80th minute, slammed it in past Manuel Neuer, so that takes a lot of doing in itself. But apart from his attacking play and scoring goals from the penalty spot, he was superb for Italy in defence. I mean, they chucked him right at the heart of it with Chiellini and Barzagli alongside him. He was so solid. Now next up we have Kevin De Bruyne. Whilst this guy kind of started off the tournament, like, I don't know, it was just something about him. In some games he played, this guy literally shone Belgium to light. I don't know what it was about him, but sometimes in some games, every time he got the ball, he was gliding past players. It didn't look like many people were on the way to stop him, but again, he did have some disappointing games, but for some of the performances I saw him on live TV, I have to give him a spot in there. Next up we have Eden Hazard, another Belgian player. This man was influential for Belgium at the tournament. I'd say definitely their best player. He picked up like a couple of goals in that game against Hungary. Wow, I mean, people were comparing him to like Messi or Ronaldo, gliding past players. Similar to De Bruyne, a lot more pace and not as good shooting, or around about the same shooting really. Had a better tournament than De Bruyne, I think, was superb for Belgium, and of course I had him on loan here, but he has indeed expired. But enough about my ultimate team in Euro 2016, this man was superb, definitely deserved a spot on the bench. Now next up, final player on the bench, we didn't need to have Gareth Bale. I packed his striker version, and that is where he was playing for Wales at this Euro 2016. Absolutely stunning for them. I think he got 3 goals all together. Considering Wales only played 5 games and it's Wales, what a record that was. I mean, he was influential to say the least for Wales. I mean, we knew he'd be a big man in this tournament. He stepped up to the plate and got a really tidy record. Now let's move on to the reserves. I believe we are now. I'm not entirely sure where we are, but we do need to have Giroud. Now, you guys can criticise Giroud as much as you like, but all in all, he had a really solid tournament for France. I feel as if not only was he good at goal scoring, making use of himself, he combined with a lot of the French players' play, and I think he got a lot of credit that was deserved for Giroud. I think he had a really solid tournament personally, so I've definitely chucked him into my squad. Now next up we have Hector, this man who was a man who got a Team of the Season card last year. A lot of people expected them to play like Mustafi at left back, or maybe Herberdes like they did at the World Cup. They went and chucked Hector in, the only left back they had in their squad, and boy did he impress. I mean, he doesn't have the best card there, but he had a good season at Cologne, and he got a lot of assists, including an assist for Ozil in the Italy game. Decent tournament he had. Next up we have Sigurdsson. He was a centre-back for Iceland, and I mean, no one expected Iceland to do what they did. They were honestly, I don't know what it was about Iceland, they just would not stop giving. Sigurdsson certainly had to in this video at the heart of their defence, doing absolutely fantastic things. I mean, he was vital in the game against England as well. Still had a fantastic tournament yet again. Another Iceland player here was Gunnarsson. I believe he was the captain for the tournament. Usually plays for Cardiff City. What a player this guy was. I mean, he's 68 rated on FIFA. You might as well give him like an 85 rated card. He was absolutely influential for Iceland, part of that big unit that they didn't need hold. I mean, now everyone goes on about how Iceland's a complete team effort, and it was. Literally every single player in their squad was superb. But you can just pick out a few like Gunnarsson and Sigurdsson. They were excellent. Now let's move on to a player from Hungary. And Hungary were a team that surprised a lot. And this guy, Zuzak, scored 2 free kicks in one game. And we know what this guy can do from dead set-piece situations, but still, I mean, 2 free kicks against Roy Patricio, one of the best goalies this tournament, and of course a winning goalkeeper. What a tournament he had. I mean, Hungary were again dark horses. They finished top in their group. what an excellent player Zuzak was for them. We knew he'd be the star man if they were going to do anything. Unfortunately, they got battered by Belgium in the round of 16. But all in all, Hungary fans can be very, very proud of what they did, and Zuzak didn't. He carried them. Now, next up we have Blaszczykowski. This man was only brought to the Poland squad on the second game, but literally in most games he played, he scored. He got 2 goals altogether in tournament. Very, very decent. Of course, he's gone back to Dortmund now. I'm not entirely sure. I think he's gone back to Dortmund. And if Dortmund can keep hold of him, he will do fantastic things for them next year. I can tell you that now, because his Euros has been absolutely stunning. Now, as you can see, we now are on to the starting 11 with Rui Patricio. Now, Rui Patricio was a goalkeeper who was absolutely sensational this tournament. Literally, this guy was saving everything. Any shot you chucked in, he'd just pluck it out the goal. What a final he had. What a game against France. What a tournament Portugal had altogether. And in all, you know, defending can often so easily be the way of winning the title in the Premier League, and it's obviously proven costly here in the Euros. They came third in their group in a group full of Hungary, Iceland and Austria, and they go on to win the tournament. I mean, they were so good at defending. You are going to see a lot of Portuguese players in this video, but Patricio, what a wall. He surprised everyone. What a hero. Right back, we do need to have Kimmich. He's a centre mid on FIFA, but believe me, for Germany, he played right back, and he was actually quite stunning there, to be honest. We can't take anything away from this man's performances. Up and down, just what Germany needed. Guardiola says he could be the new, Lam or something like that, the new Xavi. He's got great passing. I mean, don't even look at that card, because next year he's probably going to be a gold and a right back at that. Now, if we go on to the centre-back positions, we do have Jerome Boateng. Now, despite this man almost being very, very costly for Germany exiting the quarterfinals to Italy, conceded the penalty. Of course, they went on to go and win on penalties. Boateng had a fantastic tournament, in my opinion. I mean, he scored a goal, and all in all, he was just that Jerome Boateng character that Germany were looking for. They wanted him to step this tournament, and boy, did he do that. The other centre back is going to be Pepe, so often known as like a drama, falling on the floor, kicking people, being so rough. This tournament, he put all of that aside and just ended up being the fantastic defender that he can really be. I mean, if he played like this all the time, he would literally be one of the best defenders in all time. And if people didn't know him to be such a horrible player, if you just watched the tournament and didn't listen to the commentary of everyone saying how much of a twat he is such a solid defender to watch, and he was excellent for Portugal. Now, another man who was excellent for Portugal is Guerreiro. No one expected him to do much, but Dortmund, I think it was 2 games into the tournament, picked up for 11 million euros, and now every single club in Europe is wishing they'd done the same. I mean, what a player he was for Portugal. A very all-rounded card too on FIFA, because previously being a left mid, they stuck him a left back for the Portuguese side. What a job he did. I mean, arguably the man of the match in the final if Adair hadn't come on and won it so dramatically. What a player this Euros. Next up we have Toni Kroos, another German player, and well, for me, Germany, well, if they didn't have that little off game against France, and if France weren't so fantastic at defending, that Sissoko stepped up against them, etc, etc. France was so good against Germany. Every time I watched Germany play, they were just something else. I mean, they were like watching Spain in 2012. Always had the ball, always looking to create an opening. Such a solid team. I mean, Kroos, I can't often see a bad game this man plays. 56 pace. I mean, no, it doesn't even matter. He's so good at passing. Creates the game himself. Has a fantastic weak foot. But we don't need to worry about that. He was just an all-round hero for Germany, of course. I reckon they could have done a lot more than they did in the tournament. And had they come against Portugal in the final, I reckon they would have won. If we move on to the next player, it's going to be Joe Allen, and you can make as many jokes as you like about Joe Allen. I mean, how the ginger Xavi, however they call him, the bearded Xavi, I mean, God knows what they call him. There's plenty of jokes about him. For Wales, he was simply stunning. He was part of that unit. Wales very similar to Iceland, really, in the way that they were such a good team. They had such a good team spirit. They were excellent throughout the tournament. They all stuck together, and there were certain players like Joe Allen in the squad that really did keep that bond strong. Now, next up we have Antoine Griezmann. I played him out on the right hand side. That's where he played for the majority of the tournament. Top goal scorer of the tournament. He also got the best player of the tournament. There is not a lot to say about this man, apart from the fact he had a solid tournament. I mean, not a lot of people get 6 goals in, 7 or 8 games? I can't really think on the top of my head. Being at 7. 6 goals in 7 games of the tournament. I mean, come on, boys. Let's just give this boy a round of applause. What a tournament he had, and what a season he had for Atletico. The final was his 70th game, and then he's still charging around. What a player Antoine Griezmann is. Now, next up we have Dimitri Payet out on the left-hand side. Another French player who was so good. When we started this tournament, Payet was banging them in. He scored against Romania in the 90th minute, Albania in the 90th minute. His form then kind of dipped, but still he was fantastic. He then ended up scoring against Iceland. 3 goals for a left-handed side player. It's not bad at all from Dimmy. What a season he had at West Ham too. He's going to be 85, 86 rated next FIFA. I mean, especially after that Euros, EA cannot deny him that card. Now, in the next position, we do need to have Aaron Ramsey, another one of those Welsh players who just stood up a bunch of the pack. Unfortunately, he got suspended for their last game, but still was absolutely superb, and I couldn't keep out the video. And then just to finish off, we do indeed have Big Rod. I do not want to include him in this video, just because I don't like the bloke, but still, what a tournament he had. I mean, this is just Ronaldo at his finest. The leap against Wales. So many crucial goals for Portugal that sent them through. I mean, the 2 against Hungary. They could have not got out of the group if he hadn't carried them through that game. So, I mean, we can't do anything but applaud Ronaldo on this occasion, unfortunately. Never mind how much of a dick he is. But that is where this video is going to have to come to an end. As you see, here is the full squad in full. It looks very decent. I actually have a bit of chem, to be honest, but chemistry doesn't matter. All these players were so sick during Euro 2016. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below on what you thought of this video. Smash a like on it if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section. Also, boys, I want to see a lot of comments from you. Who do you think deserved to win the final? Who would your predictions to win the final at the beginning? Who was your favourite player to watch? Who surprised you the most? Leave all your thoughts on Euro 2016 in the comment section. I want to hear them. But yeah, for now, peace out.